Hello my precious changelings, and welcome back to some Gunfire Reborn, where on this episode I'm going to show you how to get an easy win in the Spiritual Assault mode. We're going to be playing on the new Desert Frontier map that just came out like last week. It's been pretty fun, and I'm going to show you how to abuse something that's in the game that's pretty fun. We're going to do this on the dog. You can do it on any of the characters, really. We're only doing it on the dog because he has a couple of things that kind of help it a little bit. Totally not necessary. I've already cleared this on a couple of the other characters because I wanted to do some other stuff with it, but I'll explain now. In a Spirit Concentrator, the big important thing that we're looking for is this right here, Chromatic Magazine. Release all 3 elemental pulses every time you reload. So every time you reload, it's going to send out a little pulse that's like, you know, about maybe 5 meters in front of you, and well, it's a big circle, so all the way around you, and it's going to hit them with corrosion or decay, burning, and shock, which means that, you know, they're going to get all the elemental afflictions on them, which isn't a whole lot of damage on its own. But if you spam reload as fast as you can stack it up, which means you're going to get miasma stacks. You're going to put confusion on them, so any of the normal enemies aren't going to attack you, only elites will really attack you. And explosions will stun enemies so that you don't have anyone hitting you. So to supplement this, we also have Handful Grip, which makes your reload time shorter on pistols, and the Scorching Rounds is what we're going to go for, because whenever you shoot the Scorching Rounds, it will it has a really fast reload on it, so we're going to have a super quick reload. And if we don't get the gun we're looking for, it's okay. The Foundry counts as a pistol, so we can still use that anyway. Everything else here is just to give some bonuses here. Since I'm playing as the dog, doing the dual wielding can be fun. If I end up with a exclusive inscription on a gun that says it has 2 rounds, but you know, the exclusive inscription that's like, your magazine is limited to 2. The first shot, if it kills, you get a bullet back, but the second one gets massive lucky shot. If we get 2 guns with that, then we can do the dual wield with the dog and then just sit there and shoot, reload, shoot, reload. It works really well. Outside of that, we're probably not going to use the dual wield all that much because we're just going to be mashing shoot and reload. And the rest of this is just trying to get as much damage as we can. And this should be, yeah, skill damage, because all of the elemental stuff is going to be skill damage. So that works for us, and you're going to want to get pistols so that we can get a better chance of getting those Scorching Rounds. So the only real things that matter here is getting the Chromatic Magazine and the reload reduction time. You can kind of kit out whatever you want here. If you're dying a lot, you can take the Fake Death. If you can work it out, I always love Copycat in here. But I've been trying to get some other things, and I think having these exclusives to try to force that magazine size 2 is pretty nice. And the good thing with this kind of build is that you don't have to worry about getting Geminis. So as soon as you get the gun that you want, you can just immediately start leveling it up or just hold on to it. Because the gun level doesn't really matter. How much we do with bullets in this, kind of meaningless. We're just going to be pressing R to kill things. That's right. We're not shooting things to kill them. We're reloading to kill them. It's kind of silly, but show you what I mean. Let's take a look at these. Ooh, a lightning ball on crit hit. That sounds pretty fun. I don't know if this counts as a pistol or not. Look how long that reload is, though. We're just going to do this. So you see this white line coming out for me? That is the elemental wave. It's all 3, so it shows as white. But we're just going to be holding down the left mouse button and mashing R. And then look at this. They just kind of fall over. We're also going to talk about the level a little bit. If you haven't seen this level before, it just came out like last week, I believe. It's pretty fun. I think the other one has way more verticality, the one that's based off the level 3 design from the story mode. Let's see, are any of these what we're looking for? Not really. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab this. And we're just going to go back to the Foundry and go back to reloading. So this is a little bit more flat and open than the other level is. You'll notice that a lot of these rooms you can see from these rooms if I just like climb on top of some stuff. It's pretty easy to see far out from here and all around. Hey, I'm explaining stuff. Can you not shoot me in the butt? And you can see this is, it's kind of a brain-dead setup that we've got going on. We don't actually look to do damage, like with our weapon or with our skills. We're just walking around mashing R. We do skill damage. The elemental wave is skill damage. So anything that does skill damage we're looking for, anything that does elemental damage we're looking for. All of these are pretty nice because this can keep us alive. We're obviously doing decay all the time, so getting more movement speed would be nice. And then this is a little bit of a damage boost for things when we hit them, so I think we'll take this so that we can make sure that we stay ahead of the damage curve the best we can. We aren't guaranteed to constantly be on the front of that. So we're just gonna run around. We'll do a little walk of the map real fast. This thing, if you thought a concealed ammo might be good for this because you can throw the ammo, it doesn't actually count as reloading. I've tried that. All right, so the dog. None of these, we aren't going to use the grenades at all. Like, at least in this build, of course, you could just supplement your build of whatever you want to do with your character with the reload mechanic, and then do whatever else you want to do because, you know, it's not like a make or break thing. But I'm pretty sure that the combustion from the mixing of burning and decay does count to explosive damage. So, this might be good for us, but I'm just going to take this on the off chance that we do get our dual wield setup going. And we'll just walk this way. This is probably my favorite portion of the map right here. This little double staircase. Because later on you get attacked by the dark-faced bandits in this area. And moving between these two staircases like this is a pretty safe way to get around them because they'll like rush into the corners. So if you ever see me like just sitting here farming up enemies, it'll probably be in this little section here. I do like it. Fireball on crit hit, I love that. If you've never seen that before, you just like right click onto enemies and if you get those headshots, there you go. See how many fireballs that puts out? It's very nice. But it's obviously nothing in comparison to the triple elemental wave, making everything on our side. Let's see, we don't care about gunshots doing extra damage. The triple comeback will reduce our health and stuff. I think we'll take a gamble and see what we get. Heavy shield and bloody ammo. It at least isn't really a negative for us, so that's fine. Having something that doesn't really help is better than something that hurts. Now, I am playing with the selling mechanics, so whenever I can, I am just going to drop these weapons that I've gotten because we don't need them. If I'm not using them to reload, I don't need them. And then I can sell them, get some money, and we might get something else. Do you have your... Nope, your magazine is not too. And I don't want to get like a rocket launcher or something like that. Even though it's only a 1 ammo magazine, it just takes a long time to reload, and we're looking for fast reloads. That's our primary thing. Alright, so on this side of the map you have this little building here. And you can move between these pretty well too. You can kind of go up these steps and then around, then across this pillar and back over again. It's a nice way to wrangle up enemies to keep them from getting on top of you. I'm gonna take the evil banishing talisman so I can take some curse scrolls without worrying about getting something that might counter my build. Moving between this pillar and the building here is a pretty safe exercise. Let's see, the Sunder. Corrosion ball? Oh no, I got touched. It's okay though, because as soon as something touches me, I can just hit R, and it's not a problem anymore. Okay, and then I think the last area to really show off is this little cave section back here. You can just like walk around in a circle here, and it does pretty good. You won't get shot by most things because the long range guys will have to move up to hit you. And so you can kind of just walk around in a circle. Not a big deal. Hey guys. Make sure when you're playing this mode that you actually backtrack and you pick up all the experience. All right, look at this. This is exactly what we're looking for. Overloading minus reload time. The damage doesn't matter, but making it so that we reload faster is exactly what we're looking for. All right, you. Let me sell you. And to be clear, I'm just holding down left click. I'm not like mashing left click, but I am having to mash R to reload. So we're just hitting R every time we want to send out a pulse. We just got to make sure that first shot goes off. And you can see we're doing all right. Now, I think the first kind of difficulty ramp that you're going to run into is when you get to Arsonists. They're still going to be affected by confusion, but because they have so much more health than other things, you can end up getting body blocked by them, which might stop you from being able to reach enemies further back. All right, let's see. A wild hunt isn't too bad. You can kind of go plop plop and it instantly reloads because it only has a magazine of 2 already. So we're gonna grab that. That works. It's kind of a, doesn't require us to have that specific thing, but whatever. By the way, we got a red chest over here. We should probably go check that out in case it's got something cool, something fun. Glimmering, you don't actually reload a glimmering, so that doesn't help at all. Chest, can I please? Okay, so in any of these situations where you can get health, armor, and then upgrade by 3, clearly we don't care about upgrading our weapon because it doesn't matter what damage it does. But between these two, I usually go with the HP in case we get Enduring Caster, which will give us more skill damage. So we'll take that. We got more HP. If you don't know, Enduring Caster gives you more skill damage based on your max HP. So if we get Flesh and Bones, we'll be looking really good with that. Can I please? Yes, thank you. Now you may have noticed that I didn't go over to the Peddler and Craftsman as soon as they came up. There's a reason for it. It's not a good reason in this run specifically, but in general, I usually don't go for them. Let's take Corrosion Enthusiast. Fire Enthusiast will get me killed right now. But when I'm doing any other kind of run where I actually care about my weapon, you don't want to go to the Peddler until you're higher level, because you generally want to get yourself a Gemini Inscription, and Gemini Inscriptions don't show up until guns are at level 5 or higher. And right now they're not at that level yet. So if I go talk to the Peddler, I won't have a Gemini'd up one. And if I'm looking to do like the Spore build, or if I'm doing some kind of like crit bonus build, I don't want to miss out on having a Gemini Inscription, especially if I don't have the thing in my Spirit Concentrator that allows me to etch weapons. But because we don't care about our weapon at all, we can just come over here and take a look at it. All of that aside. I will take the Realm of Corrosion. It kind of just makes our thing work even better. Notice this is 25% damage dealt when your HP is full. It's not weapon damage or skill damage, it's just total damage. So we could definitely take that. That is fine. Any of these ammo capacity 2'd? Nope, they aren't. All right, we'll go to the other one then and take a look at that. You can see down here from where I've sold weapons that I'm getting a weapon damage bonus. Not a big deal, but if there are scrolls that I get that don't help and I can, you know, actually get rid of them, that works out well for me because I can get some skill damage for it. So mid-air strike, we like that. Fight for immortality. It could save our lives one day. It could happen. We'll reload you. The fireball and crit hit spear could be really fun, but that's not what we're looking for. And none of those are what we're looking for. All right, we'll start up the next wave and begin reloading all again. Now this time we've got Corrosion Enthusiast, so we're going to be moving slower for a bit. I think I'm just going to go over to my farming spot and let all the dots come to me. There is a little bit of a hiccup in the Spiritual Assault mode, in that if you don't kill things fast enough, more things won't spawn in fast enough, and you're going to get behind in your levels. So you want to kill things as quickly as you can. And if you ever find yourself not getting kills very quickly, you're probably going to start death spiraling after that. Now, explosive AoE for grenades and explosive weapons and explosion damage increase. Now, I don't believe the explosive weapon counts for the explosion that happens from the fire and corrosion together, but the explosion damage, I think, will be increased. Reserve ammo while dual wielding, yeah, that doesn't matter as much. But all of that kinda doesn't matter. The only thing we're really looking for the dog's spirit stuff is the reload time. Alright, we gotta kill the whatchamacallit, the dragon. We're just gonna move this way. Thankfully, he will be super slowed because of our corrosion enthusiast. So as soon as we get in range, we should be able to lock him down, basically. Yeah, look at this. We can keep up with him even though we're decayed as well. Just gotta make sure that we stay in range so he keeps getting it applied. There we go, and dead. That easy. Alright, what did we get? If it would show me, that'd be nice. We're gonna take Elemental Cube because we're doing lots of elemental damage. I'll go back for those scrolls in just a second. I just wanna see what these things are. Nope, none of that. Nope, none of that. Alright, let's go back and see what those scrolls are. If it would... Can you show me? Thank you. Flowing Wind is pretty nice. Deadly Counter's pretty nice. I don't know if this can crit. I don't know if the wave can crit. I'll try to look at the damage numbers over time, but I doubt it. Alright, the enemy assault gets harder. Hey Turbo, hey PRMCRMD. Welcome on in. We're showing off how to do some good stuff in here. Alright, I'm gonna take Lightning Shard. That way if we end up with Lightning Enthusiast, we'll be really well set.
Oh, hey guys!
We're just mashing reload. We're killing enemies with our reload. That's what the plan is for this right now. For anyone just coming in right now, every time I hit the reload button, we're sending out an elemental wave. And it does pretty good, I'd say. Look at this. Death by reload. It'd be nice if we got Corrosion Shard, or if I got another chance to pick up Decay Driver. Alright, let's take a look at these. Dual wielding doesn't matter, explosions doesn't matter, rate of fire and accuracy while dual wielding. I will take that because if we do end up with our double dual wield build, having that little bit of rate of fire means we'll be going through the magazine faster. Or the clip, or whatever. Magazine, let's say magazine. I think there's a lot of people that like guns that might get mad if I don't say magazine. I don't want to end up in someone else's YouTube video explaining to me while they show off their expensive and very large guns what the difference is. There we go. And we're just walking around. We're just having a nice little enthusiastic stroll through the desert. Picking up grenades. Shooting people. Not even really shooting people. I'm kind of just like shooting in their general direction. You can tell that this is a build that does not require any amount of aim. You don't have to worry about aiming at things at all. You just kind of walk around and reload. And since we're using the foundry, we've got infinite ammo, so we don't have to worry about running out of ammo either. Just watch your mini-map and walk to where the enemies are. And when you see something on the ground, check if it's got reduced magazine size. Alright, so elite fights can be a little rough because they don't get confusion whenever they get the lightning and fire on them. And since they don't get confusion, that means they will continue to target you. But if you see, this coyote's health is already pretty low. So, not much to worry about there. Hey look, we got Lightning Enthusiast. Perfect. Increase total damage if grenades or explosion weapons deal damage to only one enemy. Lucky shot chance doesn't matter. And the remaining ammo in the magazine is 30% or less weapon damage. Don't care about weapon damage, so we're just going to take this one, even though I don't think it will affect what we're doing. We'll just take it anyway. And we're just going to stay somewhat near him, but constantly moving, and he should be pretty dead soon. Alright, there goes his shield. I mean, I guess I could point my gun at him. Look at that. Oh no, he summoned in dudes. Anyway. And he's dead. That easy. Alright, so what are we looking out of this? We're basically looking for anything that could reduce reload, which I don't think he has anything like that. He does have this thing that does increase our skill damage for every HP we have, and minus damage taken for every HP lost. So this could be good, but what I'm really looking for is the thing that says our elemental damage is way higher. This right here. The elemental effect chance of your weapon is lower. We're not using a weapon to do elemental effect chance. Oh, here, I'm kind of blocking it. 125% total elemental damage minus 50% elemental effect chance. We're not using a weapon for elemental effect chance, so this is just basically more than a doubling of our elemental damage. And then speaking of which, we got elemental bestowment. We'll take a curiosity box, unfettered will, and improved clip. Can I dump those? Are those locked on me? No, they aren't. Okay. So this one you don't want. Whenever an ammo pack-up is picked, it directly fills the magazine. That ruins our ability to reload, so we're just going to dump that out. And then unfettered will is weapon damage, so we don't care about that, so we're going to dump that out. We'll hold on to fight for immortality for now. And then after taking damage, all hits become crit hits. I don't think we have a crit multiplier on our elemental thing, so we're going to drop that too. So with all of those dropped and not dying to that explosion, I'm going to sell that. And now you see I get a 10% skill damage bonus from that selling thing. And now it's up to 30. So that's just nice. That's wonderful. And let's go see what our peddlers got, because now we're on the next round, so they get refreshed and replaced. And you've got a perishing snap. Oh, vindictive nature, extra weapon and skill damage. We take that. Any of you reduced down to a 2? It doesn't look like it. No, no, no. Okay, so none of these have a magazine of 2. The Shriek has a magazine of 4. It's pretty small, but we're gonna hold out. We don't really need a different gun. The scorching rounds would be perfect. Electric pill coming anytime soon? No. You're trying to call it, so it's not gonna happen. And let's just run towards these red dots. Red dots on the map. We go hug them with our reload powers. All right. More explosive damage. Oh, this is pretty nice. When max HP is decreased by 25%, immune to normal damage for 2 seconds. Basically keeps us from instantly dying, which can be nice whenever we get hit by the dark-faced bandits. If you didn't know, when a dark-faced bandit begins his charge towards you, even if you hit him with the confusion, his charge will still hurt you. So you have to confuse him before it starts to avoid getting hurt by him. And usually they get in range as that's happening anyway, so it's nice to have a little bit of coverage in that situation. Now, even though I think this is a pretty brain-dead run and you don't have to do a lot of thinking while doing it, that doesn't mean that it is entirely easy. I just think it's very consistent. Like, you do want to get some elemental things, but because it handles the mobs so well, because putting confusion on everything means that you're never going to have to worry about fighting like the riffraff, it's alright, but that does still mean that the elites are going to be a kick in the teeth a lot of the time. There we go. We'll just sell those out. Hello. We're going to take advantage of this little area up here to drop in on them. Hey, guys. Why don't you shoot each other? Thank you. Excuse me? I wish the hell, since it reloaded all the little fish ammo, it counted each of those as a reload. That'd be nice. But it doesn't, so don't care. We'll eventually get another 2-shot thing. If we get another wild hunt, I would be fine with doing double wild hunt. They're shotguns, so they don't get the advantage of the pistol reload speed bonus that we took at the start. But it's still fun, and we've got our foundry from when we're not in dual wield mode, so we can always switch between them. There's not a rule that says we can't. Okay, so there is one thing I have to warn you about this build, though. It is really good for winning this portion of the game. The final boss fight against Gluttony, though, it is very difficult. So you can at least do really well here, but the Gluttony fight might be a bit painful for you. You may have to grab another weapon just before that fight to do some more damage to him. Because you have to get kind of close in order for this to work. Oh, hey, look. Tactical reload. I think we'll do that. So, you know, just keep that in mind. The boss fight might be a little bit of a struggle, but outside of that, it's still not the worst. There's definitely builds that have a harder time with it. Now you can see the damage isn't spectacular. It's more the fact that you're stunning them and confusing them. So you don't have to sit there and fight them. They just kind of kill themselves. Sag, I cry every time. Alright, can I sell you, please? Should probably check what's in this. What you got? Hey, look at that! More HP. Now, some things that you would definitely want to look out for if you were to get it, it would ruin your run. You're looking at Advanced Depot, Genesis, anything that puts ammo back in your magazine, you're going to want to avoid that for sure. When dual wielding, gain weapon damage and lucky shot, don't care. Hey, look at that weapon damage, don't care. Explosion damage could matter. It could matter. I don't think it necessarily counts, but I haven't seen anything that says it doesn't, so it's the closest thing to caring about that I had on that list. $210 life is pretty good. Getting Veteran would be really cool, because we are getting right in things' faces anyway, so if you don't know, Veteran is a scroll that makes it so that whenever you kill something very close to you, it gives you +1 max HP. And since that's basically everything we're doing, that'd be really good to have. Another chest appeared over there. If you don't know where it is, just look around. You'll see the little red dot somewhere. Ooh, Evil Devouring Sword. That does give us skill damage, and we do already have 2 Curse Scrolls, so that's going to give us, look at that, 30% weapon damage and 40% skill damage. Very nice. And since we have Evil Banishing Talisman, we can continue to stack up those Curse Scrolls. Even if they don't give us any benefit immediately, we'll always have that. Oh my god, again? Game's rigged. We're just going to get all of the max HP that we could possibly get. I mean, it's not rigged until we get Enduring Caster, though. As soon as we get Enduring Caster, then it's rigged. Alright, what do you have? You have a scope in. You don't have the magazine 2. I don't think I've even seen a single weapon with that. I don't think we've seen a single one that had the magazine 2 inscription on it. That's okay. This little section here is not too bad. It's kind of similar to the one on the other side where you can kind of jump between those pillars. Things won't follow you across the pillars, but they will try to shoot at you from the steps. So you can kind of just like walk back and forth here. We are dashing a lot, so I can use that. This only works on primary or secondary skill. So we're never using that. Well, I guess we could end up using dual wield, but I would prefer just the straight movement speed on dash over that. All right, let's clean up a little bit. We've got a new peddler over here. See if he's got any cool scrolls for us. Make sure you grab your experience. You don't want to leave that laying on the ground, you know? Hello? What you got for me? Skill booster? Doesn't really matter. We definitely don't want skateboarder, so I'm just going to re-roll on that. And I don't care for that. So I'm going to buy it, but I'm going to turn around and sell it. And I guess I could have done that with the other two. I was just hoping that to leave those slots open for additional scrolls. So now we got a 40% skill damage bonus, which is wonderful. Oh, little experience over here. Thank you. Excuse me. Let me just corner camp over here. There we go. Look at that. All right, what do we got here? We got some more close call. During dual wield, recover HP and immune to the first lethal damage. I'm gonna take this. It will keep us alive. I do like living. It's worked out well for me so far. I think I'll keep at it. Oh, he almost took a shot. Oh, look at this armored, powerful guy. All right, what's this challenge? Okay, we need to fight all of the dragons. Not bad. All right, you're in range. Let's see. Let's try to keep the health bar on screen so you can see how fast it goes. Remember, this is not doing any weapon damage. This is just from the skill damage and elemental damage that we've built up throughout the course of this run. Oh, I have apparently killed that one. Miasma obviously is playing a big part of this. Miasma damage has always been really good in this game, which is what happens when you combine the electric and the decay together. So we're just gonna stay on top of them. Oh, sniper. Just mashing that reload, and there goes another one. All right, this one. Hey Chim, hey Murmur, welcome on in. I'm currently showing a busted build that I found in this mode, where every time you hit reload, you send out an elemental wave at all of your enemies. And we're just doing as fast of a reload as we can. And we're just gonna keep doing that over and over again. And it's clearly working. It's just a matter of not dying. Oh, there's apparently one of those usables there. Spammy, it is a bit spammy. Can you get that silver? That phantom skin, thank you very much. All right, let's grab one of these. What are you? Primary skill cooldown? Well, we don't really want to dual wield until I've got weapons that kind of play into it, so we aren't going to care about that. Propulsion device is pretty good. Extra movement speed, nice. Lucky shot chance, doesn't matter. Whatever we shoot doesn't matter. It don't matter. Take propulsion device. More dodges. Look at these guys duking it out. Look at them all armored. Armored and agile and armored and powerful. They're gonna be doing this for a while. Yeah. Can I sell that, please? Sell that, please. Thank you. There you go. Continue to fight each other for my amusement while I run around this rock reloading. Yes, Gunfire Reborn. Probably one of the few games where you can kill enemies with reloading. My gunshots doesn't matter. My reloads is all that matters here. Death by reload. This is so silly. And again, you could do this with any character. I'm just doing it with the dog because he has the mechanics to reduce the reload speed even further. But if you went with like the Prince, who can do more elemental damage, that could be fun. If you go with the Tiger or the Fox, they have specifically more on lightning and fire respectively. So you could do that. Let's just get more of that and just not die. I like not dying. Look, these two are still going at it. Look at them. Look at us. Who would have imagined? Not me. Alright, we're about to have another elite fight, and this elite fight is going to be the one that has the Arsonist and I think the Rogue. And the Arsonist can be a bit of a dick, because you have to get in close, and obviously they do their spooge all over you. And I don't appreciate them spooging on me without me giving them consent. We're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell that. Alright, they spawned over top of me. But we could, oh, it's the lizard. We can do this. and take advantage of the slight bit of verticality we have here. Well, arms dealer doesn't matter. I mean, I guess it kind of does. It does damage dealt, not just weapon damage when I consume 100 ammo. But we aren't really going through ammo that fast, so that doesn't matter. Cooldowns doesn't really matter, but getting extra copper, if we end up with Rich's Privileges or something, that could be a lot of extra damage over time. So I think I'll take that. And we're just going to mess up my movement. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to keep moving up these stairs and then across here to keep these elites in the middle. We're just kind of hurting them. Oh, and I just messed up again. Platforming hard. Oh no, I lost my 30 shield. Time to go to my 240 HP. Alright. The elites are still getting fucked up, and that one's dead. Oh, both of them died at the same time. Cool. And let's see what we got. No, we do not want to take minus elemental damage for sure. We don't care about any of this. I could try doing the glass cannon, but let's not. Weapon and skill damage for every HP I have. Considering how many max HPs we've taken, I think we'll do that. Recover to full HP upon casting dual wield. I'm not sure if I'll ever do that. Elemental relic, you know we're gonna take that. Minus reload time, you know we're gonna take that. Hey, look, a magazine capacity becomes 2 things, so we can take that as well. It's not a pistol. We've been looking for that scorching rounds this whole time, but we didn't see it. So now I have 2 things with an ammo of 2. If I go dual wield mode, I can just mash my buttons. Oh, hey, look, a scorching rounds. Perfect. That's it doesn't have the weapons is... It doesn't have the magazine 1, though. But I will take it just to prove the point that you can do this with any character. Should have taken Decay Driver there. I don't know why I re-rolled that. We're not going to worry about the dual wield part now. But this is why I take the scorching rounds. Look at this reload speed. Look at this. I can barely press R fast enough to keep it going. Okay, it's gonna be silly now. So we're never gonna really use the dual wield on this run. It's fine. We didn't need it anyway. Like I said, you can do this with any character. It's just that this guy's got reload bonuses to it. So with that, let's go ahead and hit this and go into the final round. Yeah, there is a really nice range on the pulse. It does go pretty far. It's not as far as the ones that you get from the scrolls, but the pulse is kind of silly. And look how much we can spam it. Again, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. It's the fact that it's stacking miasma and putting... oh, we take brutal gloves because it's never going to be a crit hit when we hit with this. So we got that. It's mostly the miasma stacks getting put on. Those do a lot of damage, so don't discount that. And then the explosions will stun them, and the confusion keeps them from attacking you. So it's relatively safe. If you can get like in a nice tight corner, you can do pretty well. You won't see me necessarily just hiding in corners though, because I want to hunt enemies down and kill them as fast as I can. Because the faster you kill the enemies, the faster more spawn in, and you're going to get more experience the more you kill. And that makes things a bit more consistent. Oh, hey, look at that. Minus 50% reload time. So we've now maxed out this. I am pressing R as fast as I can. Okay. We may break our middle finger doing this. Oh, see. My lightless shield prevented me from taking damage on that, but he definitely started his charge before the confusion, so I got hit by it and launched. Mysterious chest. Where are you at? You're over here. Come with me, and you'll be in a state of elemental purification. Can I sell this, please? Thank you. Big preach on that. Oh, there you are. luxurious gift box. Deft hands we don't want. I'm gonna sell that. Why? Because it says that you don't use ammo after killing an enemy or breaking something. And that will obviously upset our ability to reload if we aren't using ammo. So that's one of those things you just gotta immediately sell. Paranormality would be bad for us. Devil's Covenant would be pretty bad for us. And Preemptive Strike does nothing for us. So I'm just gonna take Preemptive Strike and then toss it on the ground and sell it. Goodbye. But that still gives us a bonus. Can I please? Thank you. Thank you. That still gives us a bonus because of the sell mechanic giving us skill damage whenever we sell a scroll. So if you ever see a scroll you don't like, just know as long as you have that sell thing on, it does count as a 10% skill damage bonus. So it always has some amount of utility for you. Look at this guy. Yeah, you got him. He's my buddy. Oh, he's going for him. I can barely press R fast enough to keep up with this. Another chest spawned. Let's take a look around. Where are you at? You're over here. All right, I'm just gonna start heading that way. Ooh, another thing to sell. Excuse you. How dare you shotgun me? What do you got in you? A cursed scroll for a legendary scroll? Well, I'll do that for sure. Energy storage? Don't care about my primary uses. What I do care about is getting more skill damage. And as you can see, we're keeping pace right now. It was pretty strong at the beginning. It's still strong going into the third round. It'd be really nice if we got Elite Assassin before the Elite started spawning in, but you can't get everything yet you want. I guess we'll take Berserk Soul in case I start running out of health at some point. Oh, hey buddy. I didn't see you there. It would still be nice if we got a Scorching Rounds with the magazine capacity 2 thing. I doubt it's gonna happen though. At this point, we're kind of we're well on our way to finishing this one up. And as you can see, it's pretty much not necessary whatsoever. Welcome on in, Tim Tim. How are you doing? Look at this thrilling gameplay right here. You can tell I'm really good at this game. Look how good I am. Every hit. I don't think I've landed a shot in like 10 minutes because I'm just jumping around looking at red dots on my minimap. So easy a caveman can do it. Oh, let's not be racist though. So easy anyone can do it. There we go. That's more inclusive. Oh. Oh, we are getting close to the time when I need to go play some Amogus. Yeah, we'll just take the explosion damage. Let's not think about it too much. We got the reload max thing, so that's all we really care about. Here's our new peddler. We're in 1-player mode, so I can just start the next round and then talk to him because it will pause it. Gourmet, I don't really care for that. None of these. Don't care. Don't care. Magic Magazine. I'm gonna sell that so I can get some more skill damage in here. There we go. Alright, we got Elite spawning in now. Alright, remember, they don't get confused or knocked back from the explosion. So we just gotta keep circle strafing them and you'll probably be fine. Most of the elites don't really do a whole lot to you. There we go. None of these care about, so we'll just do that. And now we're just looking at the mini-map for purple diamonds. And we're just gonna hunt down purple diamonds. Get as much experience as we can. Red dots. Friendships with red dots ended. Friendship with purple diamonds started. Another coyote. Look at that. Look at this guy here. He do be trying. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to show off the dual wield with the double magazine capacity limited bonus, but it's all good. Can I get some more elites, please? I asked for more elites. Snow boots, advanced joggers. The immunity to slows would be pretty nice because I haven't gotten corrosion shard, so now I can freely move about the cabin. And we're just, if you see my hand, I am holding down W and then I'm mashing shift, space, and R all at the same time, so I can just dash, jump, and reload all at the same time. If I could macro that, I would. Ooh, I don't think any of these are gonna help. Sure. It's never gonna... Doesn't matter. None of this matters. Oh, there was a elite lizard. We'll stay near you. Put our stacks of miasma on. Reload like a boss. That's right. Just reloading. I'm not trying to kill anyone. I just want to reload my gun. That's all. That's all I want. Alright, next purple is in here. This dude. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir, while I just do this. And we don't care about getting hit every now and again because we have vindictive nature. So we do get a 40% damage bonus whenever we do take damage. So, you know, we don't need to be perfect. We actually kind of want to be a little imperfect. Hey, look, we got Enduring Caster! There we go. That should increase our damage by a bunch. Alright. I feel like it just did. Let's see, is it 1% for every 5 HP, I think? Let's double check that. 1% skill damage for every 5 total max HP you currently have. So I have 240 HP, divide that by 5, you're looking at, what, 48? So we got 48% extra skill damage. Nice. That's probably not right, is it? Am I right? Is that right? Whatever. Fire enthusiast. I don't have fire shard, so that would burn me a lot. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna come over here to the portal to escape. I'm gonna drop it on the ground. And then if we end up getting flame shard by the end of this, then I can pick that back up again. Otherwise, I'll just sell it and get 10% skill damage. Alright, I'm just circle strafing this this elite. Here, we're gonna do the thing that I said earlier. We're gonna jump over that. Like so. As such and like so. Look at that. Look at that. That easy. Let's kill all these guys over here. Now that you're down. Mad Bomber, the golden comeback during dual wield, don't care. During dual wield, blah. It ain't happening. Stop trying to make dual wield happen, it's not gonna happen. Alright, we're just circling around the big purple diamond. There you are. Oh, we took some damage. Vindictive Nature's going off. Look at that. That's some extra damage. Thank you for hurting me so that I can hurt you. Oh, oh, you blocked me in. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate you blocking me in. Our movement speed's high enough that I can kind of jump from high spot to high spot. Alright, the final set of elites are in. which means we're not going to have any more regular enemy spawns. So we'll just keep them crowded up in this spot and continue to circle around them until they all eventually die. When they have a bunch of shields, you would think the lightning would do more to stop it, but it's not actually lightning damage, it's just putting shock on them. The thing that's doing consistent damage is the explosion and the fire damage. So if you don't feel like you're doing enough damage and you have the choice to take like fire shard or any of the other over any of the other shards, go ahead and do that. Or I did get fire enthusiast, but I can't take it because I don't have fire shard, so I'm just going to slowly burn out to fire damage. And there we go. Portal's been opened. We can sell off some of these guns. I did end with 15,000 money. We never got our extravagant consumption or richest privileges, so we aren't going to get the real bonus for that. I guess we'll take lightless shield. We don't care about bullet stuff. Bullet. Anything else? I will pick up the fire enthusiast. I just got to remember to drop it again. There we go. If we don't get flame shard out of this, elemental convergence will help a little bit. Well, we didn't get flame shard, so you just became a 10% skill damage bonus. Thank you very much. Big preach on that. And let's go kill the boss. Now, this is something we may die on. Gluttony has a move where he swipes his hand across the field, and when you're right on top of him, it can be hard to notice he's doing that until he's already done with it. So we're just gonna get up here, we're gonna shoot at the crystal there until that breaks. There we go. Now he's got one up here. I'm just continuing the same thing. We're just mashing R. Don't care. Okay, he boxed us in. Just rotate around. It is easier to circle strafe one direction knowing that you're going to be mashing the R key. Alright, we're back open, so we're just going to keep circling around the map here. This invulnerability we don't have to worry about hiding on. He's just hitting that to go into his next phase. I jumped it. It's fine. We're trapped in here now. You're going to do your hands. There we go. Ah, the spoof notification. Okay, so that's the big hand move. We're going to wait to see if he does it again, and he did. Lightless shield just saved me on that. Alright, we're trapped in here. If he goes invulnerable, then we know he's doing his big attack. And we just need to hang back for a second. But he doesn't look like he's doing that, so we're just going to keep doing this. Big hand move. Now he's doing it on the other side. Okay. When are you going to do your big suck, my man? I'm going to admit right now, Lightless Shield is doing a lot of heavy lifting in this one. I should have been hit a lot more than I have. Alright, we're at the halfway point. I feel like he should be doing his invulnerability. Oh, should have been killed there. There we go. Like I said, this was going to be the hardest part, was this fight. But even then, we kind of ended up with some pretty good skills for dealing with it. Some pretty good scrolls, I would say. Crusader, thank you for the raid. Mwah! We're just getting ready to go play some Amogus with Harvest. If I can kill this boss in like the next 4 minutes or so. He do be taking his good time dying though. No, we're just gonna get in his face and do this. Oh, thank you, ADT. We got shooting stars going on. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I started taking damage. I got a little scared. We got a little scared. Oh, my vibe's on. Vibe check. And we're gonna dance too. Oh, you did it 3 times? What a jerk. Okay. Oh, he's invincible now. I need to hide behind rock. I'll just be dancing behind this rock. Taking our good time here. Nearly there, nearly there. Welcome in, guys. I'm just showing people how to abuse this reload build in Gunfire Reborn's Spiritual Assault mode. We've been doing this for the past, like, what is that, 50 minutes? So about an hour. And we're very close to the finish here. I just know that the worst part about this build is doing this boss fight because the elemental pulses don't affect bosses and elites like they do regular enemies nearly as much. So the boss fights and elite fights can be a little bit scroungy, but everything else is cool. So especially if you're playing in a team, this is a fun build to do. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by that. Thanks, Lightless Shield. Nearly there, nearly there. We're just mashing this R button. He's probably gonna do another big suck here in a minute. We never got Final Judgment on this run, so we don't get the Calling Strike. And come on. Come on. Finish it. There we go. All right. Almost exactly 1 hour in. Fully focused on just killing things by reloading. That's how you do it. How much damage did we do in the end? Almost 300.5 million damage. There we go. Pretty nice. Well, I was gonna end this, but I feel compelled to let this dance finish. Okay, well maybe now I can't put this up on YouTube. Or maybe not. This is our victory dance. I hope you're proud. Are you proud of me? That we did it? Oh, I just automatically eat the cookie during the dance. Well, that was a thing. Anyway, if you enjoyed this content, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of it in the future, subscribe. If you have any tips or tricks for me, leave them in the comments down below. And until next time, remember to take care of yourself and take care of those around you. Bye-bye.